There are, in the early summer of 1993, some 22 wars going on around the world. Here in these hills, a war has been going on for nearly 50 years. A war rarely reported, often apparently at a stalemate, but having a fair claim to one unenviable record. Burma has a population of 42 million. Two-thirds are ethnically classified Burmese, and the rest represent perhaps the greatest cultural diversity to be found in a small country anywhere, with over 100 languages. There are 7 main minority groups, and all have been in conflict with Rangoon. The largest are the 3 to 4 million Karen, whose heartland runs along the border with Thailand, and whose capital is Manipur. Manipur is a large military base with a civilian government organization contained within it. From here, missions go round the world seeking recognition for the Karen state of Kortule. But so far, Kortule remains unrecognized by any single government. For the 5,000 or so under arms in the Karen National Liberation Army, their struggle is no less real just because the world ignores it. We are heading up the Salween River without the official permission of either the Thai or the Burmese authorities, accompanying a small headquarters unit under Major Robert Zan, returning to his area of operations. The Major's task is to strengthen the Karen northern perimeter. On a bleak estimate, the Karen have been losing this war inch by inch for nearly 50 years. Their territory is everywhere threatened by Burmese advances. The Burmese have the towns and the roads, and they constantly bite at the Karen hold on the west bank of the Salween. Even Manipur had to repulse a direct siege last year. We were to visit the northernmost district of Kortule, around the Burmese-held town of Papun. We moved about this area for 3 weeks, among a people in the midst of a war that has lasted 3 generations. We spent most of our time in this one village and visited 4 of its neighbors. Many villages hereabouts have been punitively destroyed by the Burmese, and we shall give no names. But the fact is, of course, that people do not go around constantly bowed down by fear. On this very day, news came of a 30-strong Burmese patrol operating only 3 valleys away, but the roof went up nonetheless. The inflexible imperatives of daily life in the hills, such as, for instance, that rice has to be pounded, do not allow time to sit around and about the Burmese. Behind the apparent normality, people are forced to take elaborate precautions.
Papa kusu bali ne te bari ba pe yo hi mama. Tu dalele yimuga patine pe yo hi ata podali cha pele tu dalele ni nya si the nya si ne hi wa cha.
Everybody in the village can tell of ways the war has affected them personally. For over 40 years, every Karen family has had to provide at least one soldier to the struggle. This woman lost a brother. This woman worries about her nephew. This man worries about his son. For them all, in this long drawn-out conflict, there is above all the random cruelty of the Burmese army.
Tane me te tiwe wa ka klo ro ba di ne kwa pa te ya te ba yu wa ta kwa o lu chi de lo te me o lu hi wa ta wa le chi o lu pa we o ka wa
Le mawe du poto wapo ni mere le pota le wida a prare ni dio mi te le o chi ba heki khiplora ni towe uchi matiwe uchi te bla bla ni matiwe ra ni le khulo we ra pa to wapo ba thui le ba homo le wa to wapo le chi gi de pa le te na gi awe ti ma bi ma be la we ra di na.
We could perhaps have forgotten the war. The pigs, after all, got fed every day we were there without fail, and ordinary life went on. But the small KNLA scouting patrols, which passed through every other day, reminded us of a sterner reality.
le je le ma pokila de pa yo ma de kwa de pa tros he do pa ka na li ave gu sa yi do pa tho shi da lo pa ni a pi si pu ya do je tho bu la pa ki da da ave cheti bu pa te nya pa ba do te blu ga nya da ni ba do pa chi le nya kho tu ga chi le to ba lo pa lo ke de ba hi si ya de ta thi coi ba du ne le tu le thi de do the ma ba pa du pa le ke fu le chu tu kho ka si ha mu si tu mu mu na tu lu ji lo.
Relations between the Burmese and the Karen have never been good, but this is no longer simply an ethnic conflict. In 1988, the Burmese military dictatorship halted the country's latest steps towards democratic government, and since then these Karen hills have given shelter to thousands of refugees from the Burmese army. The Karen struggle is now just one part of a general struggle for democracy in the country as